It's Tuesday, and we're back on Tuesday.
Yes, we are.
So, real quick, let's talk about last Tuesday internet issues.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Well, no, what I found out was we got a letter in the mail.
Yes.
From our internet provider telling us that our modem is no longer viable with our internet plan.
Oh, lovely.
But the problem was, and I've been noticing this whole week, is there's been a lot of outages still in our area, but we haven't lost nothing after that.
Yes.
But new modem is supposed to be here tomorrow.
Oh.
But I won't be able to set it up probably till tomorrow night after you're off of work, because you got to use the internet.
Yes, I do.
Or I'm actually going to hold it until the weekend after your shift on Saturday.
Where I get off earlier.
That way, if it's fucked up, I can get it fixed by Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so supposedly we're not on the right modem anymore.
Oh, geez.
Even though I noticed now when I do the speed test, we're now popping over 500 megabytes per up.
Oh, I mean
down.
Geez.
Download.
Yeah.
Upload still sucks.
Well, it always has.
Right. I think they got us like throttled at like 25. Like, really?
Do you think they'd be able to give us more?
Oh, right. Oh God, I miss that's fiber we had in Utah, man. Holy shit.
I love that fiber.
Anyways, here we are. It's Tuesday and we are back. Sorry for those of you, we decided to go live on Thursday.
Yes, that was kind of a fly-by-day.
It was definitely a fly. It was a last minute 12 o'clock our time decision, because I'm like, Kim, what time do you get off? 3:30. I'm like, well, fuck it. Let's go live at 4.
Yeah.
And of course, what did I do? I attacked you. I had a lot of help to attack you.
Yes, you did.
Because, I named the episode. Oh gosh, I'm getting away from the mic. I named the episode Porgs, right? Food, not friends, not food.
Yeah, you better correct that. They are friends, not food.
Food, not friends.
No. It's friends, not food.
Oh Lord. No, I mean they're mean.
Our condolences to all those who lost pets and colleagues to that barbaric porg.
See? Barbaric.
They're not barbaric.
Fucking barbaric.
They're not barbaric.
Yes. It's been proven.
No, they are not barbaric.
Hey, it's Lego Star Wars. It's canon now.
I'm sorry, but porgs are not barbaric.
Anyways, who we got in the chat, Kim?
We have Dragon Buddy, Luna Girl.
She's not even looking. She's like, I'm just read off the top of my head.
Backyard TARDIS is here.
BYT.
Yeah, and those are the only 3 right now that I can see.
Cool. All right, well, we got a little bit to get to. So before we do, we always go on the other side of the show. Before we do, well, I've got one news piece we're going to do this week.
Okay.
I'm not going to focus on any other news pieces. But we got our normal reads to do. And then we're going to have a little show and tell.
Yes, we are.
And then we're just going to get into is really pretty much just another chill stream.
Yes.
We're going to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of being part of the Red5 Network.
Yes.
That happened 1 year ago. We announced it yesterday.
Yes.
1 year ago that we became part of the Red5 Network.
Yep.
We're going to talk about what it's been like in this year being part of this network.
Yes.
And the joys of being a part of this network.
Yes.
Anyways, and then we're going to bring Hanna on. We're going to talk a little bit of Creep Fest.
Yes.
Obviously, you're not going to have any
knowledge of that.
Right. Well, you do, because I did once own the DVD.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
So you did see that. I mean, It's not like going to the live show.
No, but I got some knowledge.
But we're going to talk a little bit about Crew Fest. In a way, it's her first concert, but in a way, it's not.
Okay.
Because she did see, what?
Quiet Riot?
Yeah, Quiet Riot in like 2004. That was a free concert.
Yeah, was that?
So does that really count as your first concert?
Don't know.
I mean, it was free. It was for everyone to join, even though it was the original band.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll talk about it on the other side.
All right.
Let's get on the other side of this.
Sounds good.
You sure?
Yes. Are we going to do our beginning now?
Yeah, I was going, and I'm so used to this already being on the chat that I have to look for where everything's at, and it's not there, but it's here because it's already lined up.
Yes, it is.
All right. You ready for this?
Ready.
This podcast is part of the Red5 Network. For more Red5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Welcome to Use and Views. I'm Scott,
I'm Kim.
and this is episode 164.
I believe so.
I can't put it down where I can run the little ticker.
Oh, okay. I
I
believe
think it's 164.
Well,
Here, you got your phone right here.
yes.
Let's look. Yep, 164. And we're calling it a fucking powwow
Yes, we are.
because it is just a powwow.
That's all it is.
Because, you know, I took all of August and said, hey, throw it in the garbage, except for one episode.
Oh.
And that will be next week.
Mhm.
What?
Hello, Hector. Hello, Mikey.
There we go. But yeah, this will be a lot of fun. We're going to have Hanna on.
Yes.
And of course, when we get into the business part of it, we're going to have the return of Luna Girl
Yes, we are.
to give us the Red 5 reads.
Yes.
And then we're going to have a little show and tell.
Yes, we are.
We're going to celebrate 1 year anniversary of Red 5 again, like we talked about earlier.
Yes.
And then we're going to bring Hanna back, or we're going to keep it. Anyways, we're going to show and tell. We're going to do a news piece, and then
Go
yeah,
from
we're
there.
going to just do a bunch of shit.
We're just going to do it all live, people.
Anybody want to join, just let me know. I'll shoot you a freaking link. What the hell? We'll just do this.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Business.
Business, yes.
Oh, wrong button.
Yes.
All right. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You sure about this?
Yes.
Here we go.
Thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Don Delasnooch-Soski, Nicholas Schaefer, Hanna, Mikey, Brinley, and Case.
You want to join our Patreon? Go to patreon.com/usedabusedpod.
Yes. Search for Used Abused Pod today on all of your favorite podcasting apps, including Apple, Google, Audible, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. What?
I just, you're going in and out on me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not you. I think it's a microphone. Or it could be I got your noise gate turned up just a little too fucking loud.
Okay. Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe and then click that bell to be notified when we go live.
You can find Use and Abuse on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And then I got to move my microphone away because I just blew everybody out. I know that clipped.
You can email us at usedabusedpod@gmail.com.
Our website is usedabusedpod.com. There you can find links to all of our episodes, links to our YouTube videos, also replays of our live shows, link to our merch store, and link to our Patreon page under the Donate tab.
Yes. You can leave us a message and also click subscribe to be notified by email when new audio only episodes are available.
And you can leave us a message, and that is a voicemail at 928-719-0749. Again, 928-719-0749.
Yes.
I missed a button.
Yes, you did. Go to tpublic.com and search for Used Abused Pod, all lowercase, for our merch store. There are t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesies, coffee mugs, and more. Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, blah.
Is that the rewind?
Uh-huh. That's the rewind
Got it.
button. We are a proud member of the Red 5 Network. Go to red5network.com to find more exciting podcasts.
Oh, yeah, my bad. You could have grabbed the mouse.
Oh,
To find all 39, I did fix it this week.
yes.
Red 5 Network podcast. Go to bio.link/Red5. And speaking of the Red 5 Network,
Yes.
it is time to bring in Luna Girl of the Sidebar Cantina, and also the one who knows everything that's going on in the Red 5 Network. Hey, Luna Girl.
Hi, friends.
How you doing?
How are you guys?
Good. Good.
been a long couple weeks. I missed yous.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
I know it was like we went. Yeah, it was just one of those things. Like I realized Kim's getting off early. I'm like, well, screw it. Let's just go live Thursday. Especially when I think I
Yeah.
realized that like there was nobody going live, and it's like, well, screw it. We'll just go live. I mean, if we get people, we get people. I'm not going to go really announce it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I wasn't. I mean, really, I'm surprised she didn't call me out on it, saying, I think that I purposely did it to make sure she didn't have nobody there to really back up the Porg's food friend thing.
They are friends. They are not food. You do not barbecue them or deep fry them.
Yes.
They are friends.
Yes. I agree with Kim 1000%.
When I heard that, and it's funny because like when the music's playing behind a little bit, the one where when I pulled the audio without the music, I'm like, wow, it sounds like Gorg instead of Porg. It might be the accent though of the actress that provided the voice. And it's just like, I mean, the Captain Special is deep fried pork. I'm like, yes.
No.
But again, this is one of those scenes where I'm like, now when I pulled the music back so I could just get the audio of that, I'm like, it sounds like Gorg. But why would they say Gorg in a Star Wars game? I mean, that would be Fraggle Rock.
It makes me sad.
But no, I mean, but yeah. So it was crazy. We went live and we had a lot of fun.
That's good. That's
I
good.
think she thought I was setting her up, but I wasn't purposely doing it.
No, I never thought that. I figured, well, we had time. It just happened that my shift had changed for those 2 days.
Mhm.
So why not?
Yeah.
Why not take advantage of it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's going on in the Red 5 Network?
Well, we've got a nice little lineup for you guys this week. At 8 o'clock tonight, following Used and Abused, we have Rogue One Radio, and they're going to be talking about the MCU retrospective on The Incredible Hulk with special guest Danny from Comics and Cosmetics. Also at 8 o'clock, we have War of the Stars. They exclusively stream on Facebook Live, so you would have to go on there to follow them, and they'll be discussing the sequel trilogy rewrite. So that's what you have on lineup for tonight. For tomorrow, Wednesday, at 7:05 Eastern, we have ATSW The Escape Pod. And their title of their show is It's Finally Happening. They hit a few snafus the past couple weeks with no internet and just, adulting comes up. So tomorrow, it's finally happening, and that would be at 7:05 Eastern PM on YouTube. At 9:30, we have on Red5 Gaming, everybody's favorite chat interactive games with host Extra Techie. He'll be doing something. He's thinking of mixing it up a little bit and maybe having all of us play card games together tomorrow. So tune in at 9:30 on Twitch to Red5 Network Gaming and play along with us. It's a great time. I'm there just about every single week. I love it. It's just so much fun to play games with your friends. So come join us. It's open to everybody. At 11 p.m. tomorrow night, we have Sarlacc Digest doing their regular Star Wars chatter. So go see the bros over on the Pacific Coast and guaranteed to have a great time over there. We don't have anything live on Thursday, but on Friday night, and this has become my favorite night of the week, 10 p.m. Eastern at the Red 5 Tavern on YouTube. We have this week, it's Tales from the Bounty, our Dungeons and Dragons game with our substitute dungeon master, Sir Charles from Conversations. And I thankfully got invited back to the tavern again this week to play part 2 of last week's quest. It will be myself, Dragon Buddy, Don from ATSW The Escape Pod, We have Grant from Dork Wars. We have Brad from Scarif. And we have Tom, who is Red5 Family, also known as Warbear. So come out and see us. YouTube, Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Guaranteed to laugh. Dungeons and Dragons. How much better can a Friday night get, you know? It's just awesome. On Saturday, and another shameless plug, at 6 p.m., we're going to have a live stream of Stranger Things Has Happened. Dawn, my co-host, and I will be recording on Thursday, and we're going to set it up for a 6 p.m. Eastern live stream. We will be active in the chat, so come join us. We're going to be focusing on episode 5 this week. We didn't have a chance to get to it last week. You know, like I said, life and adulting gets in the way sometimes. And thank you for everybody's patience with me. I've been taking care of Padawan. She had surgery a couple weeks ago. So, you know, just thanks to everybody for getting me. I really appreciate it. Especially you, Scott, because I had to take a couple weeks off from doing this.
Hey, we completely understand. I mean,
oh,
like you
dude,
said,
thank you.
adulting life. I mean, you know, it's your Padawan. I mean,
Mhm.
you gotta take care of her. I mean,
Thank you. Thank
exactly,
you.
exactly. I mean, we all understand. I mean, this isn't like, you know, we're all going, well, this is based off your pay now. None of us get paid. I mean, yeah, we get a little bit from the Patreon, which goes into the hosting.
Yeah, it goes
the
right back into
website,
the show.
right? It goes right, and exactly where it goes right into the show, and
Yeah.
you know, and that's what it's for. You know, it's just to try to take a little bit of the cost off of us.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, and again, you know, it was just one of those things where, you know, I'm like, you know, I want to incorporate kind of what Sidebar does, where, you know, Dave reads the reads at the end, but I'm not going to do no like Jennifer Lopez or
Who needs Jennifer Lopez when you got a Lunar Girl?
Right, exactly. I'm just like, well, you know, hell with this. I'll just ask Lunar Girl to do it, because why the hell not? She's the one who's got the freaking planet all planned out for it.
We're putting my OCD to good use. So yay.
Yeah. No, I love the D&D sessions. I know I haven't been active on the Thursday night gaming, but even when I was, I love those nights. And then this one here is funny because she gets off of work, you guys are still going on the D&D. And then when you guys get done, she's like, I really want to learn how to play this. And I'm like,
oh do it, Kim. God. Do it.
Like,
learn
first you
how to
want
play it, and then I will put you on the list for the sometimes list. We have a full-time list and a sometimes list, and then the DMs, who Brad is the full-time DM and Charles is the secondary DM. Basically they say, Kelly, let's have the list, you know, and I tell them who's available for the following week, and they choose who they want to write into their story. And they write the story every single week according to what characters they have. So
which is freaking cool.
Fun time.
I mean, I hadn't played D&D since the 80s, but I remember playing it. You know, that's why, I mean, I know you've already seen this episode because it's episode 1. That's why when the little kid, I can't remember the kid's name, but, you know, mentions to his mom, I wrote this for, spent 2 weeks writing this, and it's not my fault. It took 10 hours. It's taken 10 hours. You've been playing for 10. And I'm like, wow, I remember them.
Yes.
You know, those sessions can go for a very long time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So much fun. So much fun.
But,
and then where was I? Stranger Things. 6 o'clock live stream on Saturday. Stranger Things Has Happened. At 8 p.m. Now, usually there's Scarif Podcast holding a Scarif Live. I have not any information yet what they will be doing, but it's always a fun time. So come join us on YouTube for Scarif. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern, following Scarif Live, will be Scarif After Dark with your host, Madame Chantal. And her topic is going to be cosplay. not just for Comic-Cons. And her special guest will be Sith Care Bear Josh. So that should be a great show.
Yes,
Her
it should.
second episode. So I will definitely be modding that chat. So come join me in the live chat and let's have some fun on Sunday. And this will be August the 14th. 6 p.m. Eastern, again on Red5 Gaming, Red5 Network Gaming. We are going to have a SWOTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic group sesh. And that will be 97 Bravo. That will be General Shinobi. That will be a Mandalorian. And that will be myself. So come and join us as we continue our quest in Star Wars The Old Republic.
What was that, Kim?
I like those ones too.
I had such a great time.
I mean, it's been a while since I've watched them, and I wish I would. But a lot of times they're coming on, and you were finally with either rewatching or watching the Formula One race or watching the NASCAR race, and then. But when I was watching them, I applaud Bravo and Amanda because they've got so much patience. And
I feel like they set us up last time, but that's another story. Yes.
But the theme was funny, like especially with you and General Shinobi, because I don't know what it was, but it's like you guys are just always following each other, and all of a sudden Bravo like, quit following each other.
We've gotten better. We've gotten a lot better. So come watch us play silly games. It's Star Wars. You know, who doesn't like Star Wars? So, and then at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, Comics and Cosmetics usually goes in that time. They canceled this past week. So just stay tuned to the socials to see if they will be live this weekend. And then we have our friends of the pod. We have Layman's Terms. And this past Saturday, he released an episode, my take on Post Malone's Magic Contest. I watched it. Keith Layman's pods are really good. They're always under a half an hour. And it's just him talking about his thoughts on things. And there's usually some magic going on too. So if you want to learn about Magic the Gathering, or, you know, you need a source of ignorance and drunken banter, go tune into Layman's Terms on YouTube. Also released this week was on the Orange and Fett Show, episode 43, Superman Red Sun. And they broadcast on Spotify. So go subscribe to them on Spotify, ding their little thingamajigger so that you can get notified of their releases. I wanted to finally report that Sweet Studios is working on something really big. So you need to go and follow Sweet Studios on YouTube. You need to go and follow Sweet Studios on Instagram. And if you want, join his Discord as well. He has been releasing little teasers of what they're working on, and I'm in love with it. So that's all I want to say. Go find the teasers yourself. You will be glad that you did. Coming up very soon. All he needs now is the lead vocals. He's got everything else down pat. So he's actually BYT wants to know how big. So big that he is actually going to have an hour-long live premiere before he premieres the song. So I'll be co-hosting with him and live streaming with him right before he releases the song. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then my home base, the Sidebar Cantina, which I never seem to talk about because they go live on Mondays. So last night was their episode, and they talked all about their title was The Rise of Skywalker, One Pandemic Later. And this is actually the first time that Dave has watched it since 2019 in the movie theater. The whole pandemic went by. He never even touched it. And since they listened to the book. I want to say the book was Dark Sith Rising. I'm not positive on that, but
Shadow of the Sith.
yeah, where did I get that from? Shadow of the Sith. They both read the book a couple weeks ago, and they wanted to see if their thoughts had changed any with the sequel trilogy, but in specifically the Rise of Skywalker. So a couple of things changed, a couple of things didn't change. It was a really great episode. I always love when Dave and Jason talk Star Wars because there's just like this magical spark between those two when they do.
Oh yeah, and that's where they started. That was their bread and butter for the longest time.
That was their baby, and luckily we have another Dave and Jason Star Wars episode coming up this coming Monday. They're going to be discussing Star Wars, a new marathon order ? So I'm very curious to see what they're going to talk about. In what order they want to put things in, or if they even put things in a different order, who knows?
Yeah.
And then in 2 weeks, that's when the Lunar Girl Magic Time happens on Sidebar Cantina. We are going to be making a mixtape, friends, the music of 1994. So not this week. Next week, I'm going to start taking all of your song requests. So start thinking of your favorite songs released in 1994. They had to be either released in 94 or have made the charts in 1994. I'll take both. And we're going to make the awesomest mixtape, which I always make public on Spotify for everybody to enjoy. So do this with me. We'll have some fun.
I'm definitely. I mean, I already know one complete album I'm putting on there. That's because I just love this whole album. But it's. I mean, I'll give it up right now. It's Motley Crue's '94 album with John Corabi.
Nice.
It's hands down. You got Shout the Devil is their best with Vince, and their best, in my opinion, as a Motley Crue fan. And I usually say I don't do this, but I'm going to do it. Their best ever is this '94 album. It was harder. It was in your face. It had more serious topics. Well, it was definitely built for at that point, a mature fan base.
Yeah.
Versus the '80s, where it was more about like girls, Kickstart My Heart, and stuff like that. So, but for me, '94 is one of my favorite albums. As a matter of fact, it's such my favorite album that when John Corabi did a live show in Nashville and recorded it, I bought the CD, autographed by him, and then he went and re-released the LP again, double LP, and I bought it.
Yes,
right.
So I had this whole. So really, probably when it comes out to it, my favorite Motley Crue album is '94.
That's awesome,
and
I will take all those requests, all of them.
And of course, for most Motley Crue fans, what I'm speaking of is blasphemy. They're like, how dare you? It's Vince, Mick, Nikki, and Tommy. Yeah, it is. Either Vince quit or he got fired, one of the two.
Right.
He didn't like the way the direction this album was going. And I'm sorry, we got one of our hardest albums ever by the band.
Right. Absolutely.
But anyways.
So question to you.
What?
Are you going to have over 180 songs this time?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
That's why I asked. No. I mean,
it was more okay. But go back to the okay. Well, let's literally go back to the '80s one, right? I mean, the thing is David Jason, and this is why they changed it from a straight decade, because we went from we did 80 to 89.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
So, and that was I probably had over 1,000 songs because I got all the hair bands in there. I got
500 and something.
Yeah.
500 and something just from you.
See,
that's why I'm asking.
No, I mean, as far as like 1 year, no, I mean, because there was a lot. I mean, I'd have to go one. I got it up again. I'd pull up the charts. I'd look at all the albums that came out in '94, figure out what I was really listening to at the time, what I have found later in life that came out in that era that I liked, and then I'll go from there. Okay. I mean, and a lot of times it won't always be, I mean, even though I'm a person who will buy a friggin' album,
Uh-huh.
I don't care if it's a one-hit wonder. I want the whole album.
Well, yeah.
You know, I mean, I'll take that back to like Michael Damian.
Yeah.
He had a hit with a remake of Rock On
Yes.
in the 80s, but I bought the whole album anyways. And I like some of the songs on there. They weren't chart toppers, but big deal.
Well, yeah.
You know, but that's me. I like to buy albums. That's why, you know, this generation with the newer generations with, you know, iTunes and stuff, like, oh, we want this song. And now everybody's releasing only singles instead of making full album. Like, come on, please give me an album.
Yes.
Because I like to take a journey with a band.
Well, yeah.
Even if it is quote unquote with a bunch of filler, there's still stuff in there you're just like, interesting.
Well, yeah, there is.
You know,
and we're gonna mix things up a little bit too, because usually on the weekends is when I start asking everybody, what do you think will be Jason's favorite song? And what do you think will be Dave's favorite song? Well, this time they are both going to give me a list of 20 songs. Some of them they'll love, some of them they'll hate, and you have to guess which song is their favorite song. So we're gonna have some fun on Instagram and the Twitterverse, but you can also get me on Facebook. You know, you can get me anywhere. You can we try to divide it up where, you know, like Tuesdays I'll take your pop hits, and Wednesdays I'll take your slow songs, and, you know, Saturdays I'll take your rock and hardcore, and, you know, Sundays I'll do like rap and hip hop.
Yeah.
You can give me any songs you want anytime during the week. I will write down your name. You will be listed as a contributor. Plus, it's music. So let's have some fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is the fun part, because after we get done with this, we do a little show and tell.
Yes, we do.
Because I did get a couple things in the mail, which is cool.
Yes.
But no, yeah, I can't wait until Music 94. I mean, I know, like I said, I mean, I missed on a few. I've tried to submit 1 or 2 songs here and there, just like something like, okay, this is something I remember from here or here or here.
Right.
But I didn't go as crazy as I did. But then again, it was, like I said, it was 80 to 89.
80 to 89.
And that was a little.
That was a whole decade.
Right.
It was a whole decade. I'm just giving you crap.
But when you start going single years, it's a little easier to pick out certain songs going, okay, here's this list is, 50 songs or whatnot. Yeah. And then again, I still try to, when I do submit, I try to submit at least one full album.
Yes.
I mean, of course, 90% of the time, if it's a year or something that came out by Motley Crue, you almost guarantee I'm going to pick one of theirs.
Oh,
right.
I love it. Again, even though I say 94 as of today is probably one of my most favorite album by them, I still love all their stuff.
Well, yeah.
There's not an album or a song they've ever done that I don't like.
Well, yeah.
I mean, even if there was stuff even in the 80s that maybe I didn't quite like, but it grew on me.
Well, yeah.
And then that has been like my joy of going back and listening to a lot, like I said, even the hair bands and stuff, going, well, I only listened to these 3 songs off of this album because I listened to the album once, didn't like the whole album. But then I find myself today, or since doing the podcast, going back and listening to some of this stuff, going, oh wow, I forgot about that song, or damn, I used to hate the song, I actually like it now.
Right.
And so it's kind of interesting to go back and listen, going, wow, I didn't like it back then, but I like it now.
Well, yeah.
So, but taste change and whatnot, but
they do.
But yeah, so I've actually, before we let Kelly go, I've actually pumped the brakes on my Stranger Things watching. I've stopped where I'm at. Well, for you guys, I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to probably watch episode 5 again, but I'm going to go back through, just start and just keep watching with you guys. And that way we'll do it all together.
Oh, that is so exciting.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's exciting to me. We have like 21 people subscribed to our teeny tiny podcast. So it's like, whoa, 20 people.
The cool thing for me, and Kim can kind of point this out because she can hear it
Mhm.
when I was watching it. She'd hear it pause real quick.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't talking to anybody or whatnot, she'd be like, is something wrong? I'm like, no, I'm just double checking to make sure this movie came out this year and at this date, around this date. I want to make sure that they got this shit right. I mean, I was like, damn, I'm really getting nitpicky about this shit. But, you know, I mean, because it was that time era.
Well,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I grew up in that era, so it's like, you know, make sure they got this right.
That's right. And that
Facts are right. Okay, wait, were girls wearing these jeans at that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I remember them later in the
pretty
80s.
You know, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it is.
And I like the story that it's telling.
I do too. I
Mhm.
do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But great to have you back.
Thanks, friends.
We enjoy it all the time. We definitely got to get together and even with DB, try to get something set up where we can get you both on.
That sounds wonderful. We have to plan that.
Exactly. We got to plan something.
Yes, we do.
Alrighty, guys. You guys have a great show, okay?
We will. We will. And thanks for
Thank you.
coming on. Give us the read.
Friends.
Bye. Okay. And I just looked at the chat again. Isaac's joined us.
Hey, Isaac.
Oh, it looks like we've got company.
Oh, we do got company. But
No, we got just instead of one, we've got 3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, the one in the middle don't count. She's old.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, the 2 little ones are all that matters now.
be nice.
I try. Anyways, you want to read that next line?
As a reminder, all links are in the show
Because
notes.
just so you know, real quick, well, I'm going to interrupt you because anybody watching right now is like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because we see the backstage shit.
I know. They'll see shortly.
Okay. Go.
As a reminder, links are in the show. Or,
blah.
rewind.
Please get your shit together.
Yeah, I need to today. As a reminder, all links are in the show notes pinned to the top of our Twitter page and go to bio.link/used/abused-pod.
Just say slashed. No one does forward or backward slash anymore. It's a slash.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just be too
It's like a slasher flick.
Yeah, I know.
And as always, we just want to give a shout out to our Joker voice and always remember to hashtag keep talking. Anyways, let's go ahead and do show and tell.
Yes. What do you want to show first?
Well, we'll start off with the little small one first.
Oh, you mean this little small one?
Jesus Christ, right?
I remember they were bigger than that.
Yeah, you're speaking of the 80s. So real quick, because of this Red5 gaming sesh where they are playing Mario Kart 8
Yes.
deluxe version, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we finally broke down.
We did. We did.
So, but the thing that kills me is like, I'm gonna lose that motherfucker.
This will replay. I'll have to get the white album.
You've been waiting to say that all night.
I am.
But yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, it's no bigger than a damn.
I know.
So it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Why? You know, I'm like, okay, we went from cartridges, yay big,
Uh-huh.
to the smaller versions for Super NES to about the same size for the N64.
I know.
Then they went to disc for
The Wii.
well, yeah, well, that's my next one. But actually the GameCube started disc, but they were small discs.
Okay.
And then the Wii went from its normal CD size. And now we were to the size of
Memory card. Or yeah.
but yeah, that's one.
Okay.
All right. This one, Hannah won't like this one. That's fine. And most people won't. It's country. That's fine.
That's fine.
But I found out this came out at the beginning of July.
Yes.
And so I had to pick it up.
Yes.
Chris Ledoux, Wyoming Cowboy compilation album. Got a bunch of his greatest hits on here, including a song that was done after his death, but him and his son his son Ned duets a song on here with him called "We Ain't Got It All," which is actually a really good song.
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, Crystal did.
Exactly.
Had to pick it up.
Yes.
Alrighty. Here we go. So,
Are we going to do news or are we going?
oh yeah, we only got one news item.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I ask at this moment for you to refrain from any comments until I get done with most of the reading of this news piece. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't want a, shall I say, PJ1 blowover.
Okay.
I would like you to remain calm.
Okay.
You can give your facial expressions all you want as I'm
Okay.
reading this. Okay.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
And then I'll let you, I'll just mute my mic and I'll push back and let you say what you want to say.
Okay.
You sure?
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yes. Let's get her done.
What, you fucking made her?
Nope.
Get her done. All right. This was reported on, oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that one, I changed my mind.
Okay.
Let's talk serious for a moment.
All right.
We lost a legend yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Olivia Newton-John lost her life to cancer.
Yes.
So, first and foremost, fuck cancer.
No kidding.
She was 73 years old.
She was.
She did pass away in her home in California,
Yep.
surrounded by family
and friends. Yep.
and before joining Grease, part of Grease, the movie, she already had 9 hit singles.
She did.
She was a 4-time Grammy Award winning
She was.
singer.
Yep.
She joined Grease at the age of 29. She was
Mhm.
when she filmed Grease
Yep. And
as Sandy.
Yep. And she was actually John Travolta's choice.
She was John's choice, yes, because they actually were looking at Linda Ronstadt,
Yes, they were.
Marie Osmond, and John pointed out that no,
Yeah.
every guy in America at that point they would want to date Olivia
Olivia
Newton-John, and so he pushed the studio to hire her.
And she said that she wanted to do a screen test first to make sure she could pull off an 18-year-old.
Right.
An 18-year-old going to high school.
17, 18-year-old, right?
Yeah.
After that, of course, after the Grease, she did have her Xanadu movie.
She did.
And then I know it wasn't mentioned in the piece that we watched, but her and John actually reprised, but they came together again in another movie called Two of a Kind.
Yes.
In the 80s, and it was really good. In the 80s, she had another one of her big hit songs,
yep.
Physical,
Yep.
which we found out was actually banned
on some radios.
Banned on radio stations, like, because of its sexual undertones. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's got sexual undertones,
It
but
does, but that was the
Really?
80s. Yeah, that was the 80s.
yeah,
I mean,
like, really?
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that sexual undertoned.
No, it wasn't.
Anyways, she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992.
Yep. She actually went
Into
through-
remission for
Yeah,
what,
due to-
25 years?
25 years because she had chemotherapy, which it did remission it for
Right.
25 years. And then after 25 years, it came back, but only this time
2017, it was, yeah.
it
she
came
announced
back
it
in her lower back.
Lower back. And
Yep.
at that point, she used medicinal cannabis,
She did.
which her husband was growing
Yep.
for her. And yesterday, she lost her life.
Yep, she did.
She lived a great life. I mean, the one thing is she's no longer in pain.
Nope, she's
I
not.
mean, I'm sure she wasn't feeling. I mean, she said in an interview she wasn't feeling pain anyways.
Uh-huh.
But the thing that we watched was Good Morning America. They had Dee Dee Kong come on, who
Yes.
had just talked to her a couple of weeks ago, and Olivia had mentioned to Dee Dee that she was no longer walking.
Exactly.
So it
had gotten really bad.
right, it had really gotten really bad. But again, our thoughts and prayers go out to her family.
Yes.
There's a really great song called "The Writing on the Wall" that her and her daughter Chloe did. Chloe, I'm sorry, my bad. In I don't remember 2021.
Yeah, 2021. Yes,
music video, I believe, is also on YouTube. I like the song.
I do too.
Her daughter's really got a beautiful voice,
She
and
does.
but yeah. Anyways, definitely gonna be missed.
She is.
Anyways, you ready to brighten it up?
Sure.
Are we ready to brighten it up? Maybe.
Yes.
I wonder if Kim will go on a rant.
Depends on what this article says.
Well, this is why we're going this way. I gotta take my glasses off because you know I can't see this shit
I know.
on my phone. All right, here we go. Some Stranger Things viewers have turned against Metallica in a seeming attempt to cancel the veteran metal band after learning more about their past. Metallica got a boost of popularity last month when one of their songs appeared on Stranger Things 4. Illustrating the latest clash of heavy metal and cancel culture, the Metallica backlash was kicked up last week, August 6th, when a video made by TikTok user Serena Trueblood, the influencer, hosts a fan series on social media platform called Is Your Fave Problematic? That covers many different musical artists. In light of Trueblood's Metallica installment, some listeners responded with regret for their recent Metallica purchases. They appeared to be some of the same new fans spurred by Stranger Things' use of Metallica's Master of Puppets in a crucial scene. On TikTok as well as Twitter, others defended the band, and in July, Metallica welcomed their new followers. But what is cancel culture? AP News deems the term a buzzword that creates more confusion than clarity, before describing it as a mechanism where a chorus of voices amplified on social media tries to silence a point of view that they find offensive by trying to damage or destroy the reputation of the person who has given offense. Dictionary.com calls it the practice of withdrawing support for canceling public figures and companies after they have done or said something considered objectionable or offensive. However, it's described in her video. Trueblood presses Metallica about their past actions caught on photo or video include when members such as former bassist Jason Newsted appear to do a Nazi salute on stage. She also shows footage where Metallica seemed to make fun of the death of Kurt Cobain after the Nirvana singer's 1994 suicide. One includes Megadeth's Dave Mustaine, but he was already out of Metallica at the time. Trueblood further claims Metallica singer James Hetfield kept Ice-T's body count off a 1992 Metallica tour with Guns N' Roses due to the hip-hop artist's race. She includes a classic MTV news clip suggesting the source of the rumor as coming from Guns N' Roses lead singer Axl Rose. Naturally, Metallica fans on Twitter reacted in droves to Trueblood's video. One tweet summarized the fact Metallica welcomed and defended all the new fans that came from the Stranger Things fandom, and they've gone and thrown it back in their faces. But another seemed to counter in support of Trueblood's take, saying Metallica fans proving they're racist LMAO. Yet another replied to the drama, search Metallica canceled, all about racism, etc. See more Twitter. Oh, there's more Twitter reactions down below. Plenty in rock and metal have spoken out against cancel culture. They include Disturbed's David Dreman, Twisted Sisters Dee Snider, System of a Down's John Dolmayan, Kiss, and Kelly Osbourne. Earlier this year, Sharon Osbourne strove to show hypocrisy within the idea of cancel culture by saying, and I quote, if Hitler were alive today, they would give him a TV show, end quote. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
All right. First thing I want to talk about is I did watch her TikTok video before you make any comments. Okay.
I'm holding my tongue.
Really?
Yes, I
I
am.
don't see you holding it.
I am holding my tongue.
Anyways, so yeah, there's this classic MTV clip where Axl Rose literally states that that's the reason why Body Count's not on. And like, okay, yeah, Axl, you do remember you wrote a song called One in a Million on your little album Patience, or Jigging Our Lies.
Yes, they did. And I've heard
And
that song.
I recommend Serena Trueblood go and look up the lyrics for One in a Million by Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Anyways, Kimberly, I'll watch the chat. You're up. I'm muting my mic.
That's bullshit. It's just going back to the fucking PMRC and every fucking council culture asshole, idiot, bitch that wants to go and not only try and cancel the music that was in the 80s, not doing the fucking research about what that whole fucking decade was about, just saying whatever the fuck they want just because they don't like the band. Fuck off, council culture, and fuck off the music industry. There's all kinds of music that states different things from different points of view. It does not fucking mean they're making fun of somebody else. Just back the fuck off and stop it and quit being such a bitch and bastard about it. God, I'm sick of it. Why don't you listen to the goddamn PMRC from back in the 80s? That's exactly how the fuck you're acting.
Damn, I asked for it.
Well, it's true.
Okay. While yes, there were points she showed. Again, I'm going to point out the video she showed of Jason Newsted. It was live on stage. It was, to me, it looked like it was from the And Just for All tour.
Okay.
So more than likely, either the band put him up to it, or there was something, or it was an initiation thing, or it was mocking the way the Nazis walked. What?
Ludicrous is Kim Rand.
Yeah. Oh Lord, holy fuck! But yes, I mean there was and they did show a picture of Lars and James holding up the salute, but again they were smiling. So again, I don't get it. The only other thing they didn't mention in the article, I wish they would have, was the fact that when she was going through it, she saw there was a picture of James, and she said it was Kerry King of Slayer, right? And he was wearing a Confederate flag shirt, and she literally called Kerry King an Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
She hasn't done any of her research on it. She hasn't even
right.
She didn't even do research on the Nazi thing because it was showing long before the 80s.
BYT.
What?
Man, think of all the politicians and Southern pastors who are now saying I was canceling Metallica before it was cool. True.
Yeah, very true.
But no, I mean, you're right. There's a lot of things that they're taken out of context.
Yeah.
It's very easy. I mean, I can go easily pull up a bunch of freaking interviews and I could cut pieces out and slam them all together with the garage band we have.
Yeah.
And I can make somebody sound like they were freaking racist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or I could, show a clip of a concert where they're doing a mark. And then the other thing was the fact that James Hetfield has the Iron Cross on his guitar, and it's like, okay, well, let's see. Let's talk about that Iron Cross.
Yeah.
Who all uses it? Who's all used it over time? Motorhead.
Triple H has.
Triple H, right?
I mean, every time he comes out to his theme song.
And by the way, those don't know, Triple H is a WWF/WWE former wrestler.
I mean, he comes out holding that every time they play Bow to the King.
I've seen Nikki Sixx have it on a guitar. The thing is that Iron Cross has been used
forever.
Right.
It's been used
didn't pull up the fucking dates
Yeah.
or the thing on, but I know it's been used way before
Yeah.
the Nazis used it. But anyways,
Yeah. It's been used since the dawn of time.
but it just go this whole council. I mean, again, it's like it was stated in there. There's no perfect. They don't have it where it's fucking. Anyways.
Well, it just what it sounds like this council culture wants is exactly
Did
what
you just say cancer?
cancel culture wants.
Because I mean, really, in a way, it is a breed of. I mean,
It
it
is
is a cancer.
Yeah, it is a breed of cancer. And all they want is exactly what fucking Hitler was trying to work for back in World War II. The perfect race of perfect people.
Well, that's not what cancel culture wants.
You're
Cancel
not
culture,
going to get it.
they just want to get rid of everything they don't like. You know,
Exactly. So
I love
Hitler.
I love on TikTok. You get sometimes these videos that come up, right? And it talks about Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Right. And the one you get towards the end is we're not offended.
Yeah.
And by the way, we don't like either side, so fuck off, fuck y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we don't.
We don't. No, we don't. It's like fuck off.
We don't. I mean, we grew up with pretty much Vietnam parents.
Yeah, we did.
And yeah.
And grandparents.
I mean, we are very picky who we choose to have friends with.
Yeah, we are.
Gen X is.
Yeah.
And when we become friends with people, we're literally ride and die.
Yeah, exactly.
Ride or die, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing is, and these recent generations, they're not that. I mean,
no, they're not.
I mean, again, we're taking shit from, like I said, to me, the Jason Newsted part looked like it was from the Justice Tour.
Yeah.
Right? 86, 87?
Yeah.
88?
Yeah. And to actually compare it to some of these like race description, like the Aryan Brotherhood.
Well, that was Carrie King.
Yeah.
That she was referring to.
But to even
that's a stretch.
It's a very big stretch. Apparently this bitch don't know exactly what these actual groups stood for, or
Kim, they don't
do
their research. They don't do their research.
No.
They don't look shit up. They don't understand. I mean, first of all, Terry King would be like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, and he'd probably tell her to pick up a Satan's Bible.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh gosh. Anyways, you cool?
Yes, I'm
You sure?
cool. Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Need a break?
Yes, I actually do need a break.
I don't have you got a peace sign. That kind of break?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I do have to pee, yes.
Okay, well, you pee, I'll bring Hannah in.
She's not there right now.
Motherfucker. God damn it.
What? I just seen her get up and move.
Fuck. Oh, Lord Almighty. Anyways, all right, well, here, I'll kill your mic. Move your mic out of the way. You can leave the show for a bit. And yeah, it does help take the headphones off your head.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, hey, usually it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, and then put the headphones and push.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. As always, Kim.
Please get your shit together.
I do need to get my shit together.
Oh fuck. Anyways, but I'm really excited to get the Switch and start practicing and start doing some racing. And yeah, I'll be kind of like they do. They don't pre-race any new tracks that come out, so I will make sure I don't do that when the new tracks are released. But I can't wait to actually join them. And maybe I might have a secondary host again. Maybe somebody's here. Maybe. Thumbs up if you're ready to come into the show. Thumbs up if you're ready to come into the show. No, yes, all right. Hello, Hanna.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm here.
There's Case.
How are you?
Hi, Case.
Can you say hi?
Good.
Hi. There you go.
Oh, good. Look, we got the echo. That'll be great for the audience. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, the echo?
Yeah. It's fine. What?
Don't play with the cords. No.
Mom, what's this cord do? Unplug.
Yeah,
Whoops.
unplug me.
So how
That
you
would be
been?
my luck. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Been a while since we had you on.
I know. I've been busy.
Yeah.
I've
When
been
was the last
terrible.
episode you were on?
The 4-year anniversary.
Wow, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
was back in
it's been a
April.
while.
I think. Yeah, April. Well, anyways, I guess we'll get on the first part of it because you kind of were. I guess you were taking over the social media for us as we joined the Red5 Network, right?
Yeah.
So you were here when we first got into the Red5 Network, and obviously Kim's over here sitting down over there off camera. So it means I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna stretch the fucking microphone out and unmute, and there we go. Oh, but guess what? You can't hear what Hannah's saying.
No, because my headphones are over there.
Aha.
So I'll go ahead and move back.
Yeah. Laugh at grandma. Yeah, Casey, laugh at her.
So I'll go ahead. Oh, I knew it. We have visitors.
Hi, B. She's being all shy now. Why are you being shy? Since when are you shy?
You gonna say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
So I'll go ahead and
Okie doke. What was that?
Don't kiss the teeth.
This is where we need I need somebody to
Quit.
this is where I need like captioning
yes.
and somebody understands 2-year-old talk.
He's not 2 yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, fine. I'll be 2 in January.
Yes, but still
a
not
while
2 yet.
away.
Huh?
It's still a while away.
Yes, it is.
September, October, November, December. 5 months.
It's still a
5
while
months.
away.
Don't push it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 5 months is a while away. Yeah, I thought that 5 months ago.
Yeah, I know you did.
Quit. What are you doing?
Nobody can.
This is why you guys don't go live with me.
Really?
No, don't touch. Sit up. No. I'm not kidding. Don't touch. You're going to get whooped. I swear to God.
This is when I do this shit. Watch this. Double mute.
No. You guys are ridiculous.
What happened to?
Did you get something in your eye? You're so happy.
Where's his Papa and Grandma?
Papa took himself off. Look, there he is.
Hi.
You.
I see you too.
You want to move my mic back and I'll go ahead and get on my chair.
Where did Grandma go?
Sit up. No. Don't
She's
touch.
off camera.
I'm
Where
right
did
here.
Grandma
She's
go?
right there.
I'm right
Stop
here.
touching.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold it. All right. Anyways, yeah. So yesterday we celebrated 1 year in the Red5 Network. Can you believe that? It's already been a year.
My.
You guys are talking about 5 months being it's been a year.
Yeah, I know.
Year since we joined the Red5 Network.
Awesome.
Don't touch
Hello.
the computer. Sit back. Sit
There
back.
you go, wave at them.
Hi.
They were asking about you.
You say hi.
That's why I came over.
There you go. Hi.
Ugh.
Ow.
Papa.
So
Oh,
Papa
Lord.
say purple.
Oh,
Can you say purple?
Purple.
Purple.
Good color.
You guys have an episode just of the kids.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
And of course, they can hear themselves on TV going, "What the hell?"
yeah.
Hi, Grandpa. Papa.
Hi, Brandley. Hi, Kay. Hi.
Papa. Grandpa. Papa. Grandpa.
Don't lean into the camera. We can see you just fine.
No.
Except for B's getting half off the camera.
Yes, she is.
Stop.
Oh
my gosh.
Green.
We'll bring you back in just a minute. We're going to talk a little bit about Red5, okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, we celebrated yesterday 1 year of being in the Red5 Network.
We did.
Crazy to think that
Yeah.
that year has already gone by.
I know.
And it has been a blast being in the Red5 Network.
It has been.
You know, I mean, when we, again, you know, I started listening to Dave and Jason after hearing about their podcast
Yeah.
from Jason on Vince Russo's podcast.
Well, yeah.
From there, you know, I became friends with, you know, Bronco Fett, Tom Jensen,
Yeah.
Brady McLovin, Don Little Snooch, and then Lunar Girl shows up, Dragon Buddy shows up. I mean, we got this whole, what we call the Cantina family.
Yeah, we do.
And then the Escape Pod at the time was this Don and Brady.
Brady, yeah.
They joined the Red5 Network first.
Yes, they did.
Then as time went on, then so did Dave and Jason.
Jason, yes.
And I'm like, and I remember me and you talking about it.
Yes, we did.
Like, I said, I wonder how you get in the Red5 Network. And you're like, well,
Yes.
why don't you message Lunar Girl and
Yeah.
ask her?
Well, yeah.
And instead, I was like, I'll screw this. I'm just going to reach out to at your Red5 account and say, hey, how you join this group?
Exactly.
Do you have to be a Star Wars only podcast? Because, you know, I'm thinking Red5 Network, you know,
Yeah.
it's a take on Red5
Yeah,
based on, you know, Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker's
Yeah.
freaking call sign.
exactly.
But no, I mean, got a chance to talk with Ro, and yeah.
Yeah, and now look, I mean, we've got just within the Red5 family, we've got like 39 podcasts now.
39 yeah, right. I mean, and the thing
And
is
friends.
like you said, Red5 family.
Yeah, and within the Red5 family, I mean, we've made so many friends through this network.
Yeah.
Many friends we've made.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, we had all these ones before.
Yeah.
And of course the Wally Frogmores, Isaac Sipes, and all them.
Yeah.
You know, but then we gained new family members.
We
I mean,
have.
that became the Cantina family.
It did.
You know, we have the Cantina family first.
Yeah, we did.
And then as we got into the Red5 Network, you know, and then we
yeah.
got, you know, became friends with General Shinobi, Nicole
Yeah.
from Rogue One,
Yeah.
Steve from Rogue One, who
Oh, yeah.
again follow us later, come right out, pretty much on right after us tonight.
Yep.
And you know, then the Extra Techie,
Yes.
Bravo. I mean,
Yeah.
the list goes on. And
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, ScarabCon happens this year.
Yes.
And the biggest thing is me and you are both like, man, we wish we could have been there.
Yes. Exactly.
And that's the thing we're looking forward to next year is
Yes.
we want to make ScarabCon.
We do. We do.
We want to be there. We want to support not only the Red5 Network, but we want to support all the podcasts that are
Yes.
part of the Red5 Network.
Exactly. Yes.
And that's the biggest thing is
Yep.
we are one big support group because
I like what BYT said. Hashtag Red Family for Life. Yes.
y'all do the
Yes.
NWO sign
Yep.
stuff.
Exactly.
And that's the thing is, you know, and then through Red5, you know, we've gotten, you know, other, you know, I mean, literally like Rose says, you know,
Friends.
BYT, Nick is a Red5 super fan.
He is. He
He
is.
listens to all the podcasts. I mean, he breaks down
Each of them. Yeah,
our shows
he does, which is
and
awesome.
and then gives his breakdown on top of it. And then if there's anything that comes up during those shows, he will give this answer.
Yeah.
You know, literally, it's kind of like a question and answer period, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like spread out, which is freaking cool.
It's
And then, of course,
awesome.
he's got, you know, speaking of backyard TARDIS, he's got his
Yeah.
locksmithing stuff, his videos. Oh my god! And some of those was like, wow.
Yeah, some of those adventures. Yeah, it's like okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then of course there's Tina,
Yes.
who over time we found out was actually just over in
Yeah.
the Phoenix area.
Yeah.
So she's not actually that far from us.
No, she's not.
But then there's Sis Care Bear. Again, these guys are all
Yeah.
fans of
The
Red5 Network.
Yeah.
And what the Red5 Network is doing. And the Red5 Network is growing.
It is.
Now, again, I don't know how much more we're going to grow, because at some point you grow too much and then you got to get somebody who is going to help run it full time.
Yeah. Luna Girl says, hashtag we are Red5.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I enjoy being part of the network.
Oh, I do too.
I know I'm not always in their or in every show. I try to be as much as possible. I mean,
when I can.
Right. When you can, you jump in.
I do.
But we support every one of our family members.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And the one thing I want to try to start doing is for us to be branching out to come on some of their shows too.
Yes. Yes.
And then, so it's like why we have our Patreon, and we want our patrons to get involved in our show.
Yes.
And that's why we literally set aside November for
our
them.
Patreons. Yes.
That's
Patreon month. Yep.
Exactly. And then have them give us, what the show topic they want.
Okay.
And me, okay, you act like you've never heard about this.
Well, no, I'm listening to you because I'm sorry, I have another idea that I'll discuss with you off air. Oh no, it's something that you had brought up earlier.
Oh,
about one of those.
I'll
discuss with you. I'll discuss it with you off air.
Okay. No, well, yeah. Anyways, and that's the thing too is try to get over to this comic book store over here.
Yes.
Game shop, and talk to them, and become really good patrons of us becoming patrons of where we're buying our Magic cards and whatnot.
Oh yes, I cannot wait to learn how to play Magic.
Well, that's the thing is, and that's the other thing. Like Keith, layman's terms, reached out, wanting to know if I ever thought about doing a Magic podcast or a Magic episode on our show.
We need to.
I agree. I would love to.
Yeah,
and I need to reach back out to him. Unfortunately, he misses me that in July, and I don't know, my July went.
It did.
I mean, I could give you this one, but this is what should have been Scott in July.
Please get your shit together.
Not only you.
Oh, no, I know, but you don't have time to message back on Messenger in different ways, and I do.
Yeah.
So that's my fault for not doing it, for not reaching out and working something out. Say, hey, let's do a magic episode.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, just like, like next week, we're going to do Elvis.
Yes.
I mean, the minute this show is over tonight.
Yeah. We're going
the next 5 days, I'm going to be doing major research. I'm going to be grabbing, hopefully, the books that I have, the magazines and stuff I bought over the years, to dig out nuggets and dig out stuff about Elvis that I'm sure everyone knows. I mean, there's not much about this man that nobody knows about anymore.
That's true.
He's been so talked about, especially since his death. And again, that's 45 years next week.
Yes, it is.
On Tuesday.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, don't worry about it. I know there's 32. I know there's 39. Hey, at least you're listening to 32. There's only so many days there's only so many hours in a day.
That's the thing is like I know Kim used to, and obviously working from home really hurt Kim in a way, because you used to listen to podcasts.
I did. I mean, that was my
I mean, you still listen to them now because, obviously when we go to bed, I play a podcast.
Yes.
But I can, as I'm playing like Lego Star Wars or I'm doing something, as long as there's not dialogue going on, I'll play, or if I'm playing some mobile game, whatnot, on my phone, I've got a podcast playing,
Yes, you do.
you know, and so I've got all the Red 5 Network ones,
Yes.
trying to keep up with them,
Yes.
which I really, well, because I'm trying to keep up with them, but at the same time, I've got my, like, and just to mention a few other shows, Door Bumper Clear,
Yes.
Dale Jr. Download,
Yes.
some like 3 different F1 podcasts I listen to.
Yes.
And so when those ones drop new episodes, they automatically go right to the top of my my list,
Yeah.
because that's current week, you know, what's
Yeah.
happening now based on, you know, like the previous race weekend,
Oh yeah.
you know, and so those ones I try to keep up on top of, but at the same time, I fall behind on listening to the Red 5 ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if I catch them live, then I just make sure I download them.
Yes.
That's the one thing I try to do if I catch the show live.
Uh-huh.
Still make sure it downloads on the Apple.
Yes.
And then a couple days later, you know, or I leave it there, but make sure it does download. And that's the thing is now Apple's done all this shit where now you have, if you aren't constantly downloading or listening to them,
Uh-huh.
it stops downloading them.
Oh wow. I've noticed
So if you
that.
can go back in and turn it back on.
Yeah, I noticed
There
that.
should be a feature which says no, keep downloading until my phone's full.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Anyways, but no, we are very happy to be part of the Red 5 Network. We are
We are.
happy of all the new family and friends that we've gained from being
Yes.
part of this Red 5 Network.
Yes.
And you know, this is just year 1.
I know. Just imagine.
And you know what? It wasn't brought up, but in case y'all haven't or forgot, Parsec Awards are coming up again.
They are.
The 2nd annual.
I cannot wait.
I can't either. We had fun last year.
We did.
We had fun
We
last year.
did.
I remember when we took the one spot that was open with the comic books. I just happened to found
Uh-huh.
my comic books that I
Yeah.
got with buying the DVDs, and I used them as
Yeah.
a prop
Oh yeah.
because at that point I hadn't read any of the newer comics,
No.
so I had no idea even the ones that we were like, well,
Well,
this is, you know.
Well, you just barely discovered our local comic book store.
Not last year. I mean, you mean just
Yeah.
a few weeks ago?
A few weeks ago. We knew it was over there, but we didn't know.
right.
what
I
was
just hadn't
inside
gone
of-
over there.
Yeah. So you discovered actually what was inside of our local comic book store
Right.
just a few weeks ago.
Exactly.
So,
All right.
all right. Shall we bring our guest in and get to our main topic?
Sure. Main topic is whatever the hell we want. No, Street Fest 1.
Yes.
Or, well, we'll see what she considers it. Ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, Hannah,
Yes.
how you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
So, what do you consider your first concert?
Crew Fest.
You do consider Crew Fest 1?
Yeah, because I don't really remember the Quiet Riot one. So
Oh, the one at the Elk Motorcycle Jamboree?
yeah, I was like,
Damn, I need to take I had that poster up in our room
which one?
when the Jamboree one.
Oh,
When the Jamboree was over, because I was working at the commercial in Stockman's at the time, they were taking down the posters, and I asked if I could have one, and they let me have one. So I still have one of those Elko Motorcycle Jamboree posters.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So, and it's got, you know, 4 original members of Quiet Riot on there. But yeah, I mean, you guys, well, it was what, 2004. So
Yeah, it was.
you're barely 11.
Yeah.
You know, so and so, but yeah, Crew Fest 1, I can definitely. So you remember everything leading up to Crew Fest 1?
What do you mean?
Well,
What exactly are we talking about with everything?
okay, what we're talking about is when you guys, because obviously you and your brother came up a few days just before the show, right?
Yeah,
Roughly.
baby, it's me. Yeah.
And at that point, I decided to give you guys a crash course on what to expect, at least from Crew.
Yeah.
So we put in the Carnival of Sins DVD, which was from 2005 show, which was a
Mhm.
reunion. And because I had already looked up and I knew kind of what they were doing on Crew Fest 1, I let you guys watch it and I pointed some things out. obviously one of the things that I wanted to make sure, because obviously, what year was that? 2007? No, 8. 2008.
8, because I was 15.
Yeah. So yeah, you being 15, I wanted you to understand that. Yeah, Tommy Lee's going to come out and at one point is going to ask the women to pop their tops for his little titty cam show.
For the titty cam. Yep.
And of course, ironic and funny part about that is her brother, your uncle, and your younger brother, the middle child, Colby, during the titty cam segment of the show, probably could have swallowed a few Mars.
Yeah,
I could just imagine.
probably.
Because as soon as it started happening, it was like,
Yeah, that's all they did the whole time.
Hannah's standing next to me, right? Because now, mind you, so when I bought tickets a certain way, but I had to buy one more ticket. So your sister, Karina, was one row below us.
Yes.
And we're at the USANA Amphitheater in West Valley City.
Yes.
And so Hannah's like, Daddy, and she's hitting me. And I'm like, what? And she goes like this. And I look over and literally it's, and I'm just, yeah. So of course we gave Colby shit the rest of the night.
He still gets shit for it. It's not even, it hasn't even ended.
But so all the bands that were there for Crew Fest 1 was, you think I would have actually looked this up to make sure I was correct, but I want to say Trapped, 6 a.m., Papa Roach, Buck Cherry, Motley Crue.
Yep.
I knew you wouldn't forget them.
Now, for me, the downfall, what I felt was the downfall of the night actually wasn't the titty cam.
No, because you got entertainment with that.
Right. For me, the downfall of the evening was the 10-minute version of Crazy Bitch by Buck Cherry.
I just don't think Buck Cherry performs good at all anyway. I think their whole like set just sucked. Like Buck Cherry cannot perform live, period. Like that was not a great experience for me. Like if I could go the rest of my life without seeing them ever again, I totally will, because it's not even worth it. They weren't fun. He like stood in the middle of the stage and jumped in one spot the whole freaking time.
It's true. He did not move. He did not move around stage. But let's talk about an artist who fucking moved around the stage.
Fucking Jacoby.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I should have had, I didn't look for it.
You should have had that picture ready.
I know, right? The one who was like, what, 4 rows below us?
If that, he was so close. It wasn't even.
I don't remember what fucking song it was, but all of a sudden you see him come walking down the steps off the stage. You're like, where the fuck is he going? And he's making his way out, and all of a sudden there's the soundboard, makes it past the soundboard, starts walking up the fucking rows of seats. Doesn't even use a fucking aisle, he's walking up, and then about 4 rows below us, here's Jacoby, a Papa Roach. We're like, that won me over as a new fan. I mean, I liked some of their songs at that point, but at that moment there, I became a fan.
Oh yeah.
Because like, dude, this guy understands it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fucking cool.
It was. And then the other highlight for me that night was earlier in the show was when Nikki brought out Gunner, wasn't it? His son, to play one of 6 a.m. songs during the 6 a.m. set list.
Nice.
Trapped was okay. I knew.
Well, we missed part of it.
No, we didn't. Not Trapped.
Yeah, we did. Because Trapped was first, and we didn't make the whole set.
Yeah,
we missed like the first snow, because
No,
we were still standing in line when they started.
Yeah, because Danny had picked you guys up late.
Yep.
Because he had something else going on, and by the time you guys got up there,
oh, that's right. I was pissed off.
Yeah, because you had to wait for parking, and then he finally parked.
No, we have to wait for parking because I downloaded the goddamn parking pass.
But you had to wait for somebody to clear the parking pass, and then you had to wait in line to get in the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Always.
remember you telling me about that.
Okay. So yeah,
So we
That's the one moment
missed.
right. But I mean,
I
for
think we
me,
missed like 2 songs, but it wasn't bad. Trap
For
was
me-
pretty good.
for me, Trapped, only song I knew at that point, I think, was Headstrong. And that was because it was used for a wrestling pay-per-view.
Right.
Which one?
Which one? What?
Wrestling pay-per-view. What was?
Fuck. You really asked me to remember which wrestling pay-per-view?
Thought you might know.
A WWE one.
Okay, so you don't know if it was Survivor Series or WrestleMania or SummerSlam or any of
No.
those? Okay, no, that's what I need to know.
No, I don't remember. Which
Okay.
one?
Okay, that's fine.
Well, hell, I mean, I didn't even realize Papa Roach did the one point SmackDown theme song until they played it live and went, the fuck? Like, okay, I know that song. I mean, obviously with P Roach, I knew Last Resort.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, that's all I knew.
Well.
But before that, I had already purchased all their I purchased all their albums off of iTunes.
Uh-huh.
And I was I literally going through all their fucking albums, listening to every goddamn song until finally someone put up the goddamn set list online where I went, okay, cherry pick these songs out because this is what they're playing live.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're not
Gonna
intermix or take shit out and
Yeah.
whatnot by the time they come to us. And I'll get these songs at least somewhat memorized so I can
Exactly.
know what the fuck is going on in the show.
Yeah.
That was the reason why I didn't see Avenged Sevenfold in 2005
Oh yeah.
when they came to Reno,
Uh-huh.
because I only knew Beast in the Harlot and Backcountry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, well, why would I go to the show when I don't know any other songs?
Uh-huh.
That's the way I am, like,
Well, yeah.
which is actually dumb and asinine. Way I think about it now.
Okay.
Well, no, because I look at it like, if I would have went, I would at least saw the Rev live.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but anyway, so Trapped, 6 a.m. Again, they were on their second tour of the Heroin Diaries.
Yeah.
And they used actually Papa Roach as drummer.
Oh, okay.
So that dude literally comes off stage with 6 a.m. Pretty much cools down really quick and comes right back on stage with fucking
Yeah.
Papa Roach. Like, fuck. As far, I mean, like I said, my biggest bitch with Buck Cherry was Crazy Bitch 10-minute fucking song.
Yeah.
There was no need for it. And plus all the chit chat shit he was doing before it, like, really, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, God, as long as you spent on that, you could have added another 1 to 2 songs in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And entertain us.
As far as my favorite songs that night they played live was Lit Up
Uh-huh.
and Sorry.
Yeah.
Those are my two favorite from that. And then we got in the crew. Now, of course, I don't remember the fucking set list. I know they were playing Saints of Los Angeles at one point,
Mm-hmm.
but they were ending with Home Sweet Home.
Yes.
If you remember the night before, or even that whole time you guys got there, we went over the set list, what they were going to be playing. And I'm like, I was pissed they're ending with Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck you end a goddamn show with a fucking ballad?
Yep.
But what worked out was actually, it worked out perfect because we, as the show got closer to Home Sweet Home, we pulled Karina or Mom up towards us,
Yes.
and me, Hannah, and Karina during Home Sweet Home were all arm in arm singing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we had that moment of that during the Home Sweet Home song.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I've heard. You've told.
I know you've heard this fucking
Yeah.
story.
I've heard the stories, and I just.
So
It
of
was-
course,
It was something that you and Karina and Hannah and Colby and Danny all experienced together, which is something that all of you will never forget.
right. But well, I mean, I think this is why I think it's funny, right? My first, what I consider my first concert was Bullet Boys opening for Slaughter, opening for Poison on Poison's Flesh and Blood tour, 1991,
Yes,
May 14th, 1991. I remember the freaking date,
I know you do.
right? And of course, my mom, who would inform me at one point in my life. Well, no, technically your first concert was Elvis. I'm like, how? Well, because he came and played Tahoe, and we stood outside. We couldn't get tickets for the show, but they were playing it out in the fucking parking lot with sound speakers. I'm like, okay, how old was I? Oh, you're still, you weren't born yet. Really? That don't count.
Just one more quick thing, and then I'll let you guys continue. Thank you, Dragon Buddy and Luna Girl, for joining us tonight. Have a great evening.
Yep. Have a great evening. And
Happy
so, yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Happy
anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was. Fuck.
Yeah. And we had her on.
Please, please, please get your shit together.
And happy belated birthday, DB. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Happy belated birthday, DV.
Little girl says,
you guys enjoy your evening.
Yes, enjoy it. So, yeah, so for me, I took Karina, your sister, to her first concert.
Uh-huh.
That was 2005 in Reno at Reno Event Center, Motley Crue. 2008, I take Hanna, Colby, and Danny. I should say me and Karina take Hanna, Colby, and Danny to their first ever concert.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Motley Crue.
Yes.
The one person who should be getting to see Motley Crue first. I'm joking. All I know is this, like, I remember, and I don't know if Hannah remembers this. I remember getting home from Crew Fest 1 and Karina going, I just wasn't that impressed with that one. With Crew that night.
I don't remember.
It might have been later evening, but I'm like, what do you mean? I go, what the fuck wasn't to be impressed? She's like, look what they did in 2005. Like, oh yeah, Motley Crue opened for Motley Crue. We had 2.5 fucking hours.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
And I told her before the show, I go, do not run this show against what we saw in 05.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't.
No, because they were two different shows.
Completely two different friggin' shows.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Motley Crue opened for Motley Crue when we saw them in Reno. We didn't have Sum 41 like they did later in the year when they became Carnival of Sins. When they came to Reno, it was a better off live than dead tour.
Yeah.
Right.
And then,
so
yeah.
And I told her, I said, you cannot compare the two concerts.
No, because the Crew Fest you guys went to, what it was Crew giving back to the bands that were coming up at the time.
Well, and they won their own festival.
Yeah.
Motley won their own festival.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be this big old shindig where it would eventually carry on without Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Huh. That's funny. Guess where it died with? Motley Crue.
Motley Crue, yeah.
Because then we got Crew Fest 2.
Yes, we did.
And I know what killed it.
Uh-huh.
Was the little bitch fest between Sully and Nikki Sixx.
Yes.
Which I thought was funny as shit when Sully came out and literally just dissed fucking Motley Crue.
Oh, I know.
On their own fucking stage.
I know, which you don't do that. I mean,
I thought that shit was funny. That was Crew Fest 2, the next, 2009.
Uh-huh.
Which that one there, because your sister at that point wasn't able to stand as much or as long. She didn't want to go. Your brother couldn't go. So I'm like, well, fuck. And Hanna and Colby already had tickets from, bought by their other dad. Yeah. And so I'm like, well, fuck it. I ain't got nobody to buy tickets for this time. Fuck this shit. I'm buying floor. I want in the pit. I want front and center. I want to be down there.
Well, yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yep.
Probably should have thought better of it. Where it's like when we got there, I should have went and bought some bottles of water and stuck them in my fucking pant pockets.
Should have, because once you get down there, with it being the summer, you're hitting the
heat. By the time, oh shit, who was the first act that year?
Oh shit, I don't even remember.
Well, that year they were running 2 stages too.
Yeah, they had. I don't know. I know they had the new band. I know Theory of a Dead Man was there.
That was what Theory of a Dead Man was the first band.
Godsmack?
Yeah, Godsmack. It was the last band before Crew.
Right.
But yeah, Theory of a Dead Man started the show.
Was it? No, I thought
yeah.
it was the other one.
Charm City Devils?
Was it? Is that the one?
Yeah. I thought they were on the main stage. I thought they were on this. No, I guess they were.
No, they were.
No.
I don't remember anymore.
I don't either. All right, I'm gonna pull this up.
Okay, you pull it up.
Let's talk about Crew Fest 2 for a bit.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. I can't see. So talk about Crew Fest 2.
I didn't go. I just know the stories. I just know the stories. I did not go.
All right.
Well, I feel like for me, it wasn't that.
Yes, it was.
Like,
yes. Charm City Devils first.
Yeah, see? Huh.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say, Hannah?
I wasn't like, I knew a lot of the Theory of a Dead Man songs just because I knew Theory of a Dead Man, but like Godsmack, I wasn't really into them then. So it wasn't, I don't know, like it just wasn't my thing. I only knew a couple of songs by them because of that. So, but other than that, like, I don't know. It just wasn't as good, I guess.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree. Because, my, the only Godsmack song I knew at that point was Voodoo.
Yeah, see, and I think that's the only one that I knew, too. But
I did like the dueling drums.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I remember. I totally forgot about that.
When Sully got on a pair of, on the second set of fucking drums, and the fucking drums are fucking cruising around like, dude. I mean, being down in the pit for that was fucking badass.
Well, yeah.
I mean, my highlight for that night though was literally Vince Neil coming to my side of the stage, sticking the microphone out during Home Sweet Home, and I looked straight up, and it's above my fucking head.
Yes.
I was like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the other low point of that night was right in the beginning of Crew.
Okay.
I don't know if Hannah remembers this.
What?
But Mick Mars got confused.
Oh,
he did.
Everything something happened where everything was off on Feel Good. That was either they're doing Dr. Feelgood front to back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mick got off, and it was like, I mean, they had to go over there and try to get him to get. I mean, I remember Mick walking over a couple times, trying to get him on where he needs to be in the guitar part.
Yeah.
And of course, you go back now and you watch the live video or the video from that night at USON, you're like, oh god, it's cringeworthy.
Yeah.
It's even more cringe being back.
Yeah.
Than it was up front.
Yeah.
Because at least up front, like on my side of the stage, I had more of Nikki's bass in my face.
Yeah.
Right.
And Tommy's fucking drums.
Yeah.
Right.
So it wasn't as majorly noticeable, but still you can notice it. And then the other thing I remember for that night was Vince saying that he, quote unquote, blew his voice out the night before, 2 nights before, and he would try to sing the songs.
Yeah.
On a couple of the Feel Good songs. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I went and looked it up online after we got home, and no one had reported from any of the shows behind or in front of us.
Huh.
Or,
wow.
Yeah, they're behind us. That, anything leading up. I'm like, well, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
No fan is reporting you blew your fucking voice out.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
I think it's just him.
I agree. Have you seen any videos of the current stadium tour?
No, I know a friend who's going actually at the end of this month in LA, but
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly, from what I've seen,
Go sit down.
it's actually pretty decent.
Is it?
I mean, of course, he's not hitting the note. I mean, only one to really even come close to fucking hitting the notes out of all the bands is Jones hitting them, and Poison's close.
Nice.
As far as Vince and Joe Elliott go, they're not even. I mean, Vince is Vince, and Joe Elliott's not even close to Def Leppard sound. But you go back and listen to Live in the Round from like the Hysteria tour and shit back in the 80s, 87, 88 World Tour. He didn't sound like the album, even on the tour.
No.
What?
So
Right here?
again, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, so True Fest. I mean, again, Theory of Dead Man. I think Charm City Devils opened up because I remember I was trying to get Hannah's attention,
Uh-huh.
which is hard because I'm down in the fucking pit.
Well, yeah.
And I think I texted her, "Hey, you got any money? Could you run and grab me a CD and get it signed?"
Yeah.
Because Charm City Devils went over and started doing autographs
Yes.
to sell their current CD. And I was like, "Fuck, assholes!"
Yeah.
Of course, the time I picked a beat in the fucking pit,
They were pretty good, actually.
They
I
were
was
good. They were
I
good.
was shocked because I was like, I don't know anything about these guys, but
Nope.
they were pretty good.
And then Theory came out, and I got a guitar pick from Theory of a Dead Man.
Yes, you did.
After Theory, I want to say it was Drowning Pool.
Oh, I think so.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah, because I know it was I know they had a lot of.
Yeah, Drowning Pool, because they were on before Godsmack.
Yeah.
And I remember them. Of course, they had their original lead singer, had already passed away, I think, by then. And they
Okay.
had a new guy. But dude, when they got into like let the bodies hit the floor, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know. And I had already, and plus by then we'd also gotten all the rock band versions of the songs.
Yes.
That, you know, that they had. And then obviously what we talked about, Godsmack came on stage again, as Hannah's pointing out. You know, we weren't that big of fans of. I mean, it wasn't like I didn't like Godsmack. I liked them.
Uh-huh.
I just hadn't listened to all their stuff, and I didn't get myself prepared for Crew Fest 2 as I did for Crew Fest 1 with Papa
Well,
Roach.
Yeah.
And it was actually Papa Roach and Buck Cherry.
Yeah.
I made sure I got myself prepped
Well,
because
yeah.
I kind of knew a little bit. I think I know I said I only knew a couple songs by Trapped, but I'm pretty sure I knew a few at that point.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
And then, of course, Godsmack does the dueling fucking drum solo. That shit was badass.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got him off stage, and Motley Crue does, like I said, Feel Good in its entirety. What a waste of, I mean, yeah, it was kind of cool because it was the anniversary, but still, some of the songs, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know why they didn't play them live.
Well, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. They don't play very many.
But they came
anymore.
back out and did a little bit more of a set with some of their hits. And then that was over with.
Well, yeah.
And then the next time we all saw Crew was 2014.
Yep. On their,
Yeah,
well,
their
what was
final
supposed to
tour.
be their final tour.
Right. It was originally titled as Final Tour. And then also, we're going to come back around and do arena. We're going to do it arenas again.
Yes.
So everybody can have Tommy's full drum solo. Which fucking kind of pissed me off because, I mean, when they first announced it, it's like, no, we're going to hit these places for this year.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go overseas, and then we're going to hit places we didn't hit back in the States for the last of it, and then we'll pick one place to finish. But I always figured they're going to finish in LA.
Well, yeah, because that's
Being
where
an
they
LA
started.
band, I mean, fuck.
Well, yeah, because that's where they started.
But yeah, when they came back, I was really ticked off because, like, really, because they went put like for us, we'd had to all go to the Delta Center,
Yes.
and we didn't go.
No.
And then, of course, they were supposed to stop
Sure.
touring.
And then they've.
And now here we are back. All I can say is I'm happy. I wasn't somebody who went and spent $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000 on a fucking ticket for front row on the final tour, like to even like go to Staples Center the final night
Well, yeah.
and then have them pull this shit.
Oh yeah. Are you
Because
kidding me?
I said it to you and Colby after Mom passed away. I said, I bet you $5 they come back.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. And you kept telling me too.
Because They all do it. I mean,
Yeah.
Ozzy, he's been on countless farewell tours.
Yes, he has.
He actually had one back in the mid 90s called No More Tours.
Yeah.
And man, Kiss.
Uh-huh.
How many? I mean, and then now they're supposedly on their end of the road show.
We'll see.
Bullshit.
We'll see. So
I don't believe it.
I don't
It
either.
is what it is.
yeah.
Right. Exactly. It is what
Well,
it is.
It's just like the old saying, you know. I mean, you can take the musician out of the music, but you can't take the music out of the musician.
No. It all comes down to.
Well, I know money, but I'm just saying.
I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta realize these guys all live in mansions and shit. I mean,
Well, I know that.
Vince and Mick both live in Nashville now. Nikki now lives in Wyoming.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Nikki's pretty much set. He's still got 6 a.m.
Yeah, he does.
Well, not really, because they broke that up too.
Oh well, I didn't know that. I don't follow any of it.
And now now he's got something else coming out.
Oh, okay.
He's got another side project he's working on.
I'm like, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing is like his biggest bitch with Vince is when Motley Crue's not touring, all Vince does is Motley Crue songs on a solo tour.
That I don't understand.
Well, he goes with the bread and butter. But here's my thing: is it really Vince? I mean, is Vince touring these, or is when these people call up and say, "Hey, we will take the Vince Neil band," but they gotta play all Crue hits?
Yeah. Exactly.
But I don't know. I mean, would Vince ever admit to that?
Probably not.
But anyways, but Hanna and Mike are getting ready to go to a concert.
We are actually next month.
And what is it?
We're gonna go see Luke Combs and Jordan Davis in
Nice.
Tahoe.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
You know it can snow in September.
I know.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm still not excited.
I'm giving you shit.
We're going to a concert next year too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna go see V Lavallo.
Okay.
It's the hymn singer.
I know who it is.
Okay. Nice.
Ding Dong over here is one that doesn't know who it is.
I caught on to that.
Nice.
So
Yeah, we're at.
in Salt Lake
Oh, cool.
at the depot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Small venue.
Yeah,
More intimate.
it was hard to figure out how to buy seats for.
Oh yeah?
Tickets
Oh.
for. Well, yeah, because it doesn't say like what it is or where it's at.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So it
Depot.
just like tells you kind of.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, what the fuck? Mikey's like, get the one in the balcony. And I was like, it doesn't say anything about a balcony when you order the tickets. So
I wonder where that's located.
In Salt Lake.
I know. I lived there for many years and I had not heard of it till just now.
Smart ass.
Well, I can't help you weren't up on the music scene of Salt Lake City.
So the only depot I know of is the one that's by the gateway that they host little dances and stuff that you go through to go to the Gateway Mall if you walk.
Don't look at me. I don't know where it is either.
So I will have to look it up though, because now I'm curious.
So guess who's embarking on a stadium tour?
Who
Garth Brooks.
is he?
Yeah.
I would
But-
like to see him live too.
I would too. I will admit I would too. I mean, I think it'd be
Dang, I
cool.
would.
I saw a really, I don't. It's probably been a few months ago. I'm sure I mentioned it, but saw a really cool video where a female fan had held up a sign about being at one of his shows X amount of years ago,
Yes,
and she was
Yeah.
returning a guitar pick, right,
she was. Yes.
to him.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, no, here's where it gets crazy. So he turns around, I think, gives her a current guitar pick,
He does.
then gets a Sharpie, signs this fucking acoustic guitar,
And
hands
gives
it to her.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
No, that's what he did.
And then afterwards, she went backstage and got pictures with him.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
It's like, here, Mimi changed and exchanged an old guitar pick for a fucking acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Like, really?
I remember that because it was something like there was a year, so many years involved. I can't remember
Right.
how many it was, but yeah, that was awesome.
Right. I mean, there's been really some really cool, like on this last one that he did, it was been really some cool moments where like little kids were fucking holding up signs saying, I can sing such and such song. And he'd bring them up on stage with him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I know a lot of people want to give him a bunch of shit, you know, for the fact that he doesn't allow his music to be on Apple or whatnot.
That's his choice,
well.
though.
That is his choice. Exactly.
That's on him.
Yeah.
You know, and I know, well, I just found out that volume 2 of the anthology is finally coming out. Oh, you remember they seen that box set anthology series in Walmart, anthology 1, and then also anthology 3, and we never got anthology 2. Well, anthology 2 is finally coming out this year.
Damn. It only took him long enough.
Right? I mean, the funny part is like on Talk Shop Live, they got anthology 2 for like $40, but then you got a deal where you can buy 1, 2, and 3 for $100.
That's not
I'm
bad.
like, I already got one. Already got 1 and 3.
Right.
Why would it's gonna mess it up if I buy a fucking full set. You know, it'd be a different story if they actually gave. Oh, I see what she's doing.
Yes.
It'd be a different story if they actually gave. If they're like 1 and 3 were a little bit different than the ones that you bought at Walmart. You know,
Well, yeah.
Right.
If they had like a different stuff on them.
well, different stuff, or you know, or just at least like different
Yeah.
look or whatnot. Just
Yeah.
something added in there that wasn't part of that.
That exactly.
It'd make it worth it. But I'm like,
it would.
I only need 1.
Yeah.
You know, and so
Exactly.
it's like now, like, do I buy it off Talk Shop Live for 40,
Uh-huh.
or wait for it to go to Walmart and see if I can get it for 20 around Christmas?
Hey, it'd be a great Christmas gift if you could.
That's what we've done the last 2 times. We waited
Yeah.
for them motherfuckers to go down on
You shoot
clearance.
me?
Yeah.
They were like $30 or $40 originally at
Yeah.
Walmart, and you wait
Oh,
for them to
you're
go on clearance after Christmas,
Christmas. Yeah.
and get it for like 20
Yes.
or lower.
Ah, we have another guest.
Papa's copying you. You're being sassy.
But being sassy, boy.
Don't put that in your mouth.
But anyways, bye.
Thank
It's a
you.
bit of it. Really? Case.
Papa's talking to you.
Case.
Thank you. Can you leave him there? Okay, thank you.
No, you can't leave him there.
No.
Thank you.
Can you leave him there? Yeah. No, Mom.
Nope.
It's there. I'm gonna grab it.
Thank you.
Exactly. It's a toy.
Hey, thank you.
So I guess since we got you on, we're getting towards the end of the show.
Thank you.
When are you planning to start watching Star Wars?
Oh, we were gonna start this days off actually. Watching Star Wars.
This days off?
Mhm.
Like this current? So you're starting at what? Episode 1 or episode 4?
I don't know. Are we starting at episode 1 or episode 4? Mikey said the fucking first episode.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Phantom Menace.
Yes. All right.
All right, cool. All right, so
Wait, no, don't touch.
I guess we can just figure this out live on show. Why don't we just plan for a show?
Yeah.
The show? Okay.
Yeah. Talk Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Bring them both.
All
on.
right.
One, because you haven't seen it since.
Really, Case? You don't say.
Don't scream. No, don't push buttons. High five. Oh no.
Mama's boy.
Hold on. I can't hear.
Uh-oh.
Give her a minute. Give her a minute.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Nope, don't push the buttons.
Yeah,
You're
what was that?
aggressive.
2003?
Ow.
Summer's in here last time Hanna saw them.
Yeah.
Saw it, so one.
Ow. Did you get your hands clean? You didn't, because you smell like turkey and cheese.
Anyways, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do some Star Wars.
Sounds good. Ow.
You know,
Ow.
so like I said, I think it's 2003 last time you saw the first one.
Aggressive.
You're the one that made it the longest out of all the children.
Yeah, so I hear.
She did. She made it through halfway through Return of the Jedi at that time. The only episode we didn't have was 3. Because it hadn't even come out in theaters yet.
Oh, that okay. Yeah, I've heard that story too.
Yep.
That wasn't
So
amazing.
Hannah's the one that made it all the way through. Almost all the way through. She made it halfway through.
Yep.
Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Oh, she muted us. She muted.
No, he's pinching me.
Oh no.
Oi.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Anyways, yeah, we'll plan on doing Star Wars. We'll get it figured out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
I know I gotta get back into watching the Marvel movies.
Yeah, we've started. We just gotta finish.
Anyways, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
And-
like it, do you? Quit.
Yeah, we'll have you back on. We'll talk some Star Wars.
Yes.
Sounds good.
All right. Anyways,
Oh my
stay back.
hair.
Stay backstage. We'll talk afterwards. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, what a crazy fun powwow.
Yes, exactly.
Anyways, want to thank everybody that stuck around, for sticking around. It has been just one of those kind of offshoot episodes.
It has.
They can't hear you. You gotta have the microphone in your face when you're talking.
Yes. I says it has been an
But-
offshoot episode.
Next week we're gonna be doing Elvis Presley,
Yes.
45th anniversary of his the
Yes.
passing of Elvis,
Yes.
and that should be fun.
Well, it'll be interesting because then we can actually go over some points in his life and maybe what our favorite songs are. You know, I know you can't choose like
No.
I can't choose.
No, I can. What, you want to make a top 10?
No, we don't have to. I mean, we can just go over them. You know.
I say make a top 10.
Okay, we'll make.
I can make
10.
a top 10 Elvis easily. I got
Okay.
10s. I know pretty much know what my top 10 songs are.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do a top 10 then.
Right. So we're gonna talk about Elvis next week. And then after that, who knows? I'll reach out to Keith Lehman,
Yes, please.
see if maybe if he can come on and do a Magic the Gathering show soon. And remember, later tonight, Rogue One Radio goes live. I believe it's 8 p.m. Eastern.
It is 8 p.m. Eastern.
So
Shortly here, just after we
about an
wrap-
hour.
Yeah, about an hour after we
roughly an
wrap
hour
it.
from now.
So,
Rogue One, they play some great punk music.
oh
they play
yeah,
music.
they've got some great bands that they spotlight.
Right. And
Very good bands they spotlight.
exactly. And until next week.
And
Oh.
they're going to actually do their retroactive thing on the Hulk
Okay.
is what they'll be doing. And before we wrap this up for the day, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Please go to your favorite podcasting apps, either Apple or wherever you listen to us on, and rate and review us. Give us a review, give us a rating. We'll actually also read those on air as well.
Okay. You gotta read them on air.
Well, we did before. We'll do it again.
It's true. We haven't got any new ones.
No,
Then
but
again, I
we'll-
haven't looked in like
Yeah.
6 months either.
Well, yeah, but I know we did when we had them. When we had reviews, we
Yeah.
always read them on air during the show.
Tried to. Yeah.
So
If I remember to check.
well, yeah, and if we didn't remember to check, then we'd usually get it the next week.
And yeah, so again, August is pretty much just kind of play it by ear.
Yes.
It's probably the first month since we joined the Red 5 Network that Linda Girl has not been given a full month long list of what the fuck we're doing.
Exactly, because you just basically threw the list out the door.
I did. I literally just took the list and said, fuck it.
That's right.
But September we got a list. We're pretty much gonna be focusing a little bit around football and back to school.
Yes.
Even though I know most kids right now have gone back to school already.
They have, but some have not.
Right, but most of them by the time we do our September episodes
Some
will.
Yes.
Again, stay tuned on all socials, listening for about the Parsec Awards. More than likely, we should be asking for people to give some nominations here soon on the categories.
We should.
Once we know something, we'll post it on all of our socials.
We will.
And until next week, have a great week.
And a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone.
And
Oops. There we go. Peace.
Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.